Hey everybody, Ed here with the Digital Digest, and today I wanted to share a quick look at the SanDisk Pixtor 64GB SDXC high-speed memory card. This is rated at 80 megabytes on the read side, 60 on the write, ideal for 4K video. So if you're like me and you're in the market for a high-speed card that's going to be able to handle something like the brand new Sony FDR AX33 that I just unboxed, a peak bitrate of 100 megabits per second in XAVCS when you're capturing 4K at 30p, you're going to want to invest in one of these cards because unlike the AX100 that I'm filming this on now, which has a lower bit rate, which allows you to get away with slower cards, the brand new AX33 is not as forgiving. So in terms of pricing, you're looking at roughly $64, $65 US right now for this card. Ironic that it's literally a 64 gig card, but that is the sweet spot in my opinion, both in terms of pricing and performance and storage. You can see in terms of proofing, you do have all of what you would expect, weatherproofing, so water, temperature, shock, x-ray, magnet proof. And this is what really is the key difference between this generation and the last Pro generation with the same write speeds that was introduced last year. Beyond that, you're getting a product from SanDisk, a reputable manufacturer, one of the best in the business as far as I'm concerned. And essentially they're just pointing out that the class of the card is a class 10 rating and a UHS speed class 3. And that's exactly what you need for 4K video. So it makes perfect sense that that's why I picked this up for the AX33. And again, the AX33 is not going to be as forgiving as the AX100 with that higher bit rate. I mentioned the read and write. On the read side, you're looking at 80 megabytes per second. On the write side, you're looking at 60. So this is a very fast card. Of course, faster cards do exist. I would say much faster cards, but they're also much more expensive. And the idea here is to deliver an SD card capable of capturing 4K properly for the everyday average consumer, because 4K is becoming far more affordable and palatable to the average consumer with camcorders like the one I just shared briefly in frame. 64 gigs of storage again, 4,000 photos at 7 megabytes a piece basically. This is not anything new with regard to the capacity of the card. Again, really the focus here is the speed, the write and read speed, and 80 minutes of full HD MPEG-4 video at 30 frames. Beyond that, lifetime limited warranty from SanDisk. They aren't going anywhere, and they also include some Rescue Pro Deluxe Media Recovery software that I couldn't care less about. But I wanted to share this with all of you because this is what I will be using with the AX33. Let me go ahead and cut this open. They used to actually have a line to just go right across. Apparently not anymore. We'll see if I actually went deep enough on this. Probably not. Those of you that follow the channel know I am an expert when it comes to opening these things. Been doing it long enough. But apparently I did get it. And thankfully they do include a case for the card, something a lot of manufacturers these days do not do. Struggling a little bit. I spoke too soon about being an expert, didn't I? There it is. And basically that's it. I mean, you're looking at a card that's going to bring you into the 4K realm, something that you absolutely must have if you're going to want to capture 4K video. And I really think 4K video in many ways outclasses still cameras for the average person because of the ability to never miss a moment. And a card like this is going to let you do that because you can grab still captures out of a quality 4K video stream with great detail and again, really never miss a moment, something that a still camera certainly limits you to. So if you're in the market for a high-speed memory card like myself, and again, I have covered other high-speed cards in the past that were not from SanDisk, they were less expensive, this is definitely a good option. Again, the key difference between this and last gen is all of the weatherproofing, which has become standard in the industry, and I do recommend it. I mean, after all, why would you want to lose your data because the card doesn't have something that's become relatively standard in the industry. So there you have it. Again, the 64GB Pixtor SanDisk high-speed card, rated at 80 on the read side, 60 on the write side, and again has all of that weatherproofing, dustproofing, x-ray proofing that you need. 64 gigs isn't a tremendous amount of storage capacity for 4K video, but it's more than enough for the average consumer, and after all, both of these products you're looking at right here are all about bringing 4K to the average consumer and not just the enthusiast and professional. So wanted to share it with all of you. I'll of course be updating on the performance of this card. Any questions or comments, please feel free to post them. And of course, as usual, please feel free to subscribe. Later.